Do you know why it is illegal to bait food with bombs? Because Canada in World War II would throw cans at the same time every day over to the German trenches, and then they'd pick a day and the cans would be grenades. Like, that's a war crime because of Canada.
I mean, that's kind of genius. You gotta say.
I mean, it's
right.
That's
like bombing
okay.
I'm sorry.
We gotta record. We gotta do.
The convention was important, but like bombing hospitals during World War I, kind of baller.
Before we get ourselves in any more trouble here, let's start. Let's do chapter 30. Come on. We're gonna do this episode.
You're right. I gotta save it for the podcast.
Save it for the talkback. Hello, friends, and welcome to the Tavern of Tomes. My name is RK Fox. I'm your tavern keeper, and I'm joined today by my fellow storytellers, Kent Aldrich, Samuel Bowen, Christian Majewski, the one and only Rachel, and Alex Oak. And together, we're going to weave a world of myth and legend. The walls of my tavern are lined with leather-bound books filled with blank pages. Once a week here at the tavern, we open a tome at dusk and fill its pages with stories. The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but they're hard to see at night. So for the time being, let's leave this world and go adventure, shall we? Now, last we left off, we really spent the entire chapter... Kent, I closed my intro notes to see you lighting up a pipe. I'm begging to call this family friendly.
Smoking is family friendly when it's from a pipe.
That's fair. I'm gonna cite
Tolkien and C.S. Lewis can do it. It's family friendly.
Yes, I'm gonna cite Tolkien and Lewis on it. Last we left off, we basically spent the entire episode focused in on Weird, on exploring this new character who has been alive for at best 3 dreams and 1 day. And Straya.
You can get your head out of the gutter.
What?
Don't worry.
Christian,
You could keep talking.
Never mind. I was yelling at Christian. He was being an idiot.
Okay. Straya walked him around the ship, feeding him decent information and disinformation from time to time, usually in her favor. Lorenzo and Lucien had a tender moment as brothers in which Lucien apologized for all the flack that he gave Lorenzo, unaware of the fact that Lorenzo had been stuck at sea in a slave crew. And they were finally able to reconcile that. Lucien also let Lorenzo know that Weird had a message for him, and that it would probably be prudent to go find Weird and figure out what this message is. And as Lorenzo found Weird, just leaned over the edge of the ship, examining the little fishies as they jumped up and followed the ship. Lorenzo pulled him up and just demanded the message. And the message he received was from the great beasts, the rulers divine, the arbiters of the land, sea, and sky, thy true name retrieve through communion most true, lest you learn not and lose forever the strength you once knew. And Lorenzo had a moment of considering from whom this message might come, though Weird himself is unaware and has simply the recollection that he has always had this message. We left off as the party made port, seeing before them a massive, sprawling city containing less than enough people to fill it. Approximately half as many people as should reside there. And so we pick up now as it is beginning to crest into evening, and you all have the evening, should you wish, to go out and explore the city, and you'll have the next morning as well to be able to do so.
I'm gonna kind of just follow whatever Vale does at this point.
Vale was actually like, you're both standing there at the edge of the boat, and he looks over and he's like, "So what are you planning to do?"
Wait,
And when you say
started
that, I'll be
weird?
like, I was gonna do whatever Lucian's doing, I guess. if you're not going anywhere, she's gonna totally pivot.
Well, I don't know what to do. I've never been here. Lucian, have you been to this port?
No.
Lorenzo.
He's like mid exercise, and so he just turns around and goes, "No." Flex.
Flex.
Lorenzo.
Straya, look away.
Have I been here?
Lorenzo, you have. Yeah, you're familiar with this port. Things have changed minutely. The big change that you're recognizing is this used to be bustling. This used to be a very busy city. Last time you were here, like 4 or 5 months ago, and now it's empty.
Yeah, this is something's off. How long are we staying here?
You guys are going to be here for a little less than 24 hours. So,
Okay. There's not. This is supposed to be way busier. Adrian, if I see him walking past,
yeah.
like, what's the deal with the city? This is not.
Huh.
I'm not crazy, right? Last time it was busy.
No,
as
you
all get
are.
out.
Yeah, it is. Activity is significant. Maybe they are all congregated somewhere away from the port.
Maybe is there like? Yeah, that would make sense. Do they have a big meeting hall here or something? Do they have like an amphitheater?
There is, to my recollection, a city hall towards the northern end of the city, but I mean, there are
That's not
probably
gonna fit everyone.
no, but there are probably performance theaters, something of that
Yes, but
kind.
there's nothing But there's nothing going to be like, oh, every merchant in this place is going to shut down for a day,
No,
except for
well, what's interesting
Bozo
is
and Tom.
what's interesting. I mean, just upon looking, about half of the businesses are still open, but half are boarded up, which indicates to me.
Aries.
Boarded up. Wait, no.
Yeah, you begin to look out and you're like, okay, not only,
No.
like, given an extra minute, not only is it about half as busy as it should be, about half as many businesses as should be present are even operational.
Okay. Okay, we're still going to be able to
Reese,
get
is
our
there
supplies,
anybody
right?
walking past the ship?
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple different people who are working on other nearby ships, and
I'm gonna shout to the nearest person as they're like debating about something that they can't know the answer to, and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, where are all the people?"
what do you mean, where are all the people? You see, like, a man probably in his mid-20s, sun-scarred, having clearly worked on docks for a while, probably an employee of this dock, employee of the dockmaster here, because he's not dressed in a dockmaster's finery. Just calls him and says, what do you mean, where are all the people?
Well, I hear from some reliable sources that there used to be a lot more.
Lucian's just gonna pipe up and go, "Seems kinda empty around here."
Well, yeah, ever since Los Colores Vivos took half of our population.
But
I thought we were in Peri.
No, I said you're in
No,
Tansonne, which
Tansonne.
is in the Quadratica.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah.
I was gonna ask, have we all heard
do
about
we know about this?
Los Colores?
You guys are vaguely aware of an entity known as Los Colores Vivos and something that they had done which massively impacted the Quadratic economy. quadratic in economy, but you weren't sure what it was.
What it was? Okay.
Isn't that
They
what
just
we're
took
going
people.
after,
That's
though?
crazy.
It is. How? You know what? Let's just go
going
to a
after-
tavern. They're gonna know everything instead of
Okay.
shouting out in public, and she's just gonna look at Vale very obviously.
It's got to be public knowledge to some degree, so I wasn't really that worried about who heard what I was asking.
I know, but you just flashed a sign like, "Hey, a bunch of idiots are here that don't know what's going on." Like, let's at least go to a tavern where we can,
Be more
look like
subtle
we're just
about
looking for
it.
gossip rather than.
Well, how about
I'm sure that guy's gotten that
Instead of-
question 15 times.
instead of going to a tavern straight away, let's keep that for the evening.
It is evening.
Let's
It's like 5.
It's like 5 p.m. You're already cresting
That's-
into evening.
let's keep that for later.
After
Let us go because I'm confused because I thought that we're going to the Altarian University to pick up the.
You are, but in order
We
to
are.
do
This is
that,
on
you
the
have
way.
to stop here for rations in order to make it the rest of your journey, which I said.
Oh,
at
then
the
never mind.
beginning
I'm
of the
not
last
piping up at
episode.
all. Lucian's like, let's go to the tavern.
Let's teach Weird what actual alcohol is.
Let's get information, and I'm
Sure.
sure that will also happen along
Let's
the
start
way.
a tavern fight.
No.
No, no,
No.
let's not
Yes.
start a tavern fight.
well,
We're only here for a little bit of time.
we
Yeah,
have bread.
that better make an impression. Come on. and
Stray's
he's
just gonna-
He's gonna clap you on the back, Straya.
No, I start walking right before you do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
well,
Walking off the gangplank.
Yeah. The minute you're
So-
like, we're leaving, what better way? I'd be like, nah, I'm just walking away from this.
seeing that you're embarrassed, he's going to follow you and continue talking.
As,
And if he's wearing a shirt, it's already off.
as the two of you, and I assume Vale and Weird, Vale trailing Straya and
Yep.
Weird trailing, well, maybe Straya as well. As you
No,
guys
I'm
make your
walking
way
in
off, Lorenzo, just before you could follow, Adrian just grabs you by the arm and just goes, "Please make sure, I never thought I would say this, the ambassador to the Sayonaki does not start a bar fight."
I don't. Yeah. Yeah. I
Actually,
got
he
this.
was stripped of his ambassadorship, so
Actually, when was that said?
wasn't that the whole
Yeah, I wasn't
thing? That
stripped of it. No. It was just, yeah.
Lucian
Covered
made
it as a sign of. Yeah.
Lucian was not stripped of it, but tore his ceremonial cloak and covered up the symbol of the Scion to indicate some degree of rejection of either his position or the new Scion.
that's what it was. I remember.
But
It's
he has
more like whatever plans that I had are now have a fork in the road because I have to be out at sea for like a year or who knows how long. So that was the indignation. He wasn't necessarily stripping me of my
Right.
title.
I gotcha.
Anyway, the five of you make your way out into the city. You are looking for a tavern? Yes?
Yep.
See,
Okay. Go ahead and give me just a group investigation check.
Great. Trash. Oh, I have a +7.
oh, I should probably
Still
also
trash.
roll that. shouldn't I?
11.
Okay, we got an 11.
6.
6.
no.
Oop, that's not good.
No.
7.
Weird. You have D4 to all of your wisdom checks.
Okay, that's not pertinent to this roll.
Yeah, but just so that you know.
So my roll is now a 6.
Okay. So I
That's
heard
awesome.
6,
It's a nat
11.
one.
I heard 6, 11, nat 1, and
18.
then 18, and Lorenzo?
A 7.
7. Okay. The 11 is our median roll here. Or no, the 7 is the median roll here.
That was for an investigation check, right?
Yes, correct. So, as you guys are looking for a tavern, what you instead become very quickly, what your eyes become very fixed on is just the sheer number of closed businesses. And you are able to find one tavern that is still open, and it is probably because it is the only tavern that could have survived. A massive building which had been built up clearly and is now only at probably about 50% of its previous patronage in its heyday, the Mana Drop.
Mana Drum?
The Mana Drop, MANADROP, the Mana Drop.
I had to ask if that was the name of it.
Yep. And you guys are able to walk in.
Great.
Please tell me in the corner. There are a bunch of guys. Like, there are 4 guys around a table playing a card game, and they all look like nerds.
No. There are a number.
I want magic.
There is no Magic the Gathering in this D&D game. There are, you see, a bunch of various different people of all sorts of walks of life. A lot of them, you see, even if they're wearing finery, it appears to be finery that's been put through several months of hard day's labor, indicating that some sort of white collar collapse has occurred here.
Cool.
Yeah, go.
I was just gonna say I was gonna walk up to the bar and order drinks for all of us, unless you guys are following.
Yeah, you're able to walk up to the bar. A younger human man, long brown hair, sort of tied back into a bun. Big bushy eyebrows, really stands out. Deep brown eyes, a little heavier set. Just walks up and says, "All right, what can I get for you?"
Can I get 5 ales and a little bit of gossip on the side? You don't really seem like the gossiping type, but I don't know. It seems really empty here, and the guy in the wharf made it sound like we should know what's up.
I mean, I am shocked that you do not. Firstly, 10 gold for the ales. Straight immediately, that's way too much.
What?
You
like,
you make
okay.
15 silver a day. What has just been told to you is I need about 10 days' wages for this.
Okay, cool. What's like a well-known expensive ale? Or not well-known. Like what's an ale that's super expensive that is known within the like tavern community?
Yeah, for sure. From your experience, all of your tavern experience is from another continent, but something that kind of spans the planet is really the only mass exported ale, which is from Ferda. It's called Rusian mead, which is not technically an ale, but it's in that sort of family that you're looking for. It's the concept that you're chasing.
Okay. What are you trying to sell? Like Rusian mead? 10 gold? Are you crazy?
Rusian, we'd get lucky to get even that.
Yeah, so I don't understand why 5 pints of ale is 10 gold.
Because
Are you just doing this
that's
because I'm
about
foreign?
No, it's about half of what I have left.
You have no ale left in a tavern?
Have you seen the rest of the town?
We kind of walked through. We saw a lot of things closed.
It's more than just a lot of things closed. 5 months ago or so, you asked for gossip, I'll give you that for free. 5 months ago or so, the organization known as Los Colores Vivos, in a attempt to free the individuals of the Quadratica from the chains and burdens of being ruled over by the Archons, evacuated about half of the population. It completely destabilized the government. We are no longer ruled by the Archons. But all of the farmers and importers, everyone who wasn't central to a city, wasn't a common citizen in a city, didn't hear about it, and so everyone that they would have sold to have that distributed in marketplaces, gone, and now citizens have to go directly to farmers. Farmers realize the demand is a lot more direct and a lot larger than they realized before. They hike up prices, completely screws over our economy. Benevolent act for half of us.
Wow, okay. Wow. Sorry?
Sorry, I
Not really.
am bitter. I did not mean to
No, I get it,
drop that on you.
No, I asked for it. I'm gonna give him a gold and be like, this is for the gossip. Let me see what I can do about the drinks. And, yeah, let me... So wait, Los Colores Vivos just, like, took people?
Well, they went willingly. More people wanted to leave than they were able to take.
To take. Wow. Right. Yeah, give me a second. And I'm just gonna walk to the table wherever the guys are, empty-handed.
Yeah, you walk back
Be like-
to your party with
Be like, I need 2 gold from each of you.
Huh?
Ooh, for what?
For the flying box?
I'm taking up collections. Just give me 2 gold.
Fine. He pulls out 2 gold, throws them on the table.
Wait. Why?
So apparently, the Los Colores Vivos were here, took half the population, and then I'm not gonna reset.
Yeah, you
everything, but
explain the whole
yeah.
way that's impacted the economy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
basically be like, I want to give this guy this money, help his business out a little bit. By the way, we're all drinking watered down ale, okay? And you're gonna love it. So I need 2 gold.
That wouldn't be the first time.
Vale, you only have like 1 gold on your person. You've got a couple silver shy of that. Lorenzo, you don't probably even have money. I don't imagine you would have money on your person. Lucian is probably the only person who could actually chip in a solid 2 gold in real cash right here. And weird, gold is
know
money
that, yeah.
apparently.
Apparently people trade gold.
Apparently,
to-
2 gold is too much for ale.
Wait, you didn't bring any money and we went off board? Or like,
Brought some
Excuse
money.
me, I would.
Do I have?
I would have.
Vale,
Money.
I'm telling you. So Vale, you I'm giving you the numbers that you have after months of traveling around. You have 15 silver a day that's being put into an account that you don't have like physical access to unless you're in Aleno. Lorenzo, all of your needs are cared for by the ship. And the ship doesn't just have like active coffers, they run everything on bills to the Scion. And so everything is basically traced back to the Scion. Lucian's the only one who would actually have cold hard, like solid cash on him, aside from whatever Vale has scrounged up and has kept on his person.
Probably a gold and like 5 silver.
Yeah, that would be about what I would estimate.
A weird will throw down 2 little biscuits of hardtack, just like good gold.
That's not gold, buddy, but thank you.
The more than you're contributing.
Yes, hard
Yeah,
tech
and I'm just gonna
valuable.
take out a sash and
I think on your person you would have something like 10 gold.
what could I have 20 and just give it to Straya and say, get us ale and don't make it watered down.
I think... Go ahead, just give me a d20 roll. Call odds are evens. If it matches, you'll have 20. If it doesn't, you have 10.
Okay, even. It's odd. I don't have 20 gold.
Okay, you have 10.
That's fine. Just
sure.
give me 2.
I'll just give her 10. Just take it. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna, because I have.
I didn't
15
join the
gold
ship
on me.
for the money.
I'm just gonna take 2 of his pile and then go and I'm gonna give the tavern keeper. Vale, do you give me your 1 gold or no?
Yeah, I do.
You don't have to. I'm just, if that's all the money you have, I totally am like, keep
Nah,
it.
he'll give it to you. He doesn't care.
Okay, cool. I'll give the tavern keeper 7 gold.
Out of the 11 you collected?
No. I only took 2 of. I'm not gonna take all of Lucian's money.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah. So I only took
That's
2.
not all the money I have. It's all the money I have on me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucian's got plenty
I
of
have a
money
lot of
offshore.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
okay,
a lot
great.
of money.
Shoot. Then yeah, I'm just gonna take a single. Vale can keep that, and I'll give it to the tavern keeper. I'll be
Okay.
like 5 ale. 5 ales, please.
He pulls it out, checks it. Are you sure you want... I mean...
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, it's not easy running a tavern, and I know that. And I'm sorry you're going through hard times.
I appreciate it. He turns around, gives you 5 pints.
Great. And I'll take it to the table. Thank you. Just gonna look at Lucian. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I'm gonna give you 2 gold back of mine because I realized I took all your money.
And he's just gonna shove it straight back to you. Just don't worry about it. I am well taken care of.
So, half the population is missing. Has
Apparently.
kind of upended their economy.
I mean, that'll do it.
Yeah,
Who would have thought?
I really don't like these Los Colores Vivos.
They don't seem like the nicest of two people, for sure.
Do we do
Seems like
anything?
they have some good intentions, kind of, but then their execution is causing more problems than...
How are any of their intentions good?
Well,
You want to set people
I'm
free.
assuming you relayed what the guy said.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, like, just I don't know how the Archon was. Maybe he was an oppressive ruler and they were trying to free the people from him, but it seems like they just want anarchy? I don't know.
They
Off in the
stole
corner.
the Ravager and killed my dad.
Off
I'm not justifying that.
in response to Vale's statement of, it seems like they just want anarchy. You hear a voice from off in the corner of the room going, you could say that. And you guys turn to see an individual in sort of leather armors with sorts of like eccentric like purples and blue fabrics sort of adorning a female form with long curly blonde hair draping off to one side and undercut around the sides and back, and on her face a porcelain mask, nearly featureless with slits for eyes, and just a singular bright red line down the left eye to the edge of the mask.
Would I recognize that as somebody from the Los Colores Vivos?
Go ahead and give me a history check. We'll see if you know enough about Los Colores Vivos.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
I think you have disadvantage on this, by the way.
Didn't matter. That was an 8 total.
Okay.
I have a plus 0 too.
So here's what I'll tell you: is your ability to judge local news is a little limited, and Los Colores Vivos was local news. You actively rejected at one point in time a device that was offered to you, a hex light, which would have permitted you to be a lot more on top of local news in areas that you don't live in. But because you rejected the hex light, yeah, you're a little bit behind the times. News is traveling faster. This is something you clocked actually in the past like 6-7 months as an ambassador. Is without that tool, news was traveling faster than you could. So.
Okay, yeah. If when she pipes up, I'd probably say something along the lines of, really? And maybe like even point to a seat at our table and say, we'd love to hear more about that.
I'll talk in exchange for one of those fine ales you've got there.
Weird will just hold up his mug and be like, Ed, you can have it.
I'm literally just gonna take
Weird.
weirds.
I
I'm
was
just
about
gonna
to
take
take
weirds anyways.
Let's say this. We'll see how interesting your information is, and then maybe I'll invite you for a round of ale.
Make a persuasion check.
Guidance. That is a total of, I need to open my character sheet. That is a total of 17.
With the 17, you see this character responds and says, "You clearly misunderstand how much I actually need that ale, and how much you need the information that I have to give you."
Drea's just gonna walk over, give her ale to this woman, and then on her way back to her seat, steal Weird's ale and start drinking it.
She picks up the ale and starts to walk over to your table, and as she gets closer, Lucian, you're on one side. You haven't been able to get a great eye line on this person, and as she stands up, and you see eyes from behind the mask darting around the table, examining, and they stop and they lock on you. Or not
On
Lucian,
me?
Lorenzo. My bad.
Oh, okay.
And Lorenzo, they lock on you, and you hear the figure just say, "Can't be." Make an insight check with advantage.
I'm making an insight check too.
You can go for it, yeah.
What did they say?
Just said it can't be.
Oh man, I am rolling garbage. I rolled a 5 and a 9 for an 8.
Bruh.
All of that.
For an 8.
Bro.
You do not.
Look at her. I just kind of like.
Yeah. It's what is really happening here is you're seeing that this figure has a lot more power of observation in this situation because she is wearing a mask and you are not.
I'll do it.
And just
I rolled a 16.
you got nothing. There's some look of recognition. Lorenzo?
Aye.
She reaches for the mask and pulls it off, and you see one of the people who was in bondage with you. A former member of the Tansonne Sleeping who did not choose to continue to sail with you after you freed the ship.
Liberation.
Do I remember their name?
Neve.
Neve. Neve?
What are you doing here? That's the completely wrong accent. What are you doing here? That's also the wrong accent. What are you doing
What
here?
are you doing here?
There we go. It's the Irish. Need to remember it's the Irish accent.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. It's a very long story. What are you doing here?
Well,
Did we leave you? Did you just stay here? Did we leave you? Drop you off here? I can't remember.
given that you've given me the ale, I'll give you the story. After we liberated the crew of the Tansonne Sleeping from the watchful eye of the shipwright, I made my way to the Quadratica. It was at least closer to home in Dakaya. Well, it's closer to my part of home in Dakaya, over in Orkanaut. And I met an individual named Adrian Andres Cesar Caldera. And he informed me of what the hex lights were and the nature of a lot of grander political machinations. To be honest, it was largely confusing, but they were an organization of people, Los Colores Vivos were, oriented around freeing those who were under bad, villainous leadership. And according to their perceptions, the Archons were a prime example of that. I joined up.
Wait. Sorry, Kent Brain. Adrian. As in the guy with the head in the bag?
No, not Mahler.
No, not Adrian Mahler.
Oh, okay.
Not Adrian Mahler. Adrian Andres Cesar Caldera.
Caldera
Gotcha.
tells me something. Caldera sounds familiar.
It's not the guy on the boat, right?
No, it's not the first mate. That's what I just said.
Okay.
No, I was talking about the super dimensional being that we know from campaign 1.
Oh, no, that's Wallace Brush Bottle.
Wallace. Okay, sorry.
Adrian Wallace, same name.
No.
Yeah, same thing.
She said, I joined the Living Colors, as they were called. References her mask, which is now sitting on the table, and was a part of helping evacuate. And, well, when any organization gets too large, something's bound to fall through the cracks. And
That was you.
when, yeah, When they went back up, I was still here. So I've been observing, just watching. And
I'm gonna go back to the ship, and he's like gonna tap the middle of the table. I think we need more ale tonight.
all right.
I'll like he'll actually go and just go. Oh, but don't discuss anything too interesting without me here.
Send
No
weird then.
guarantees.
No promises. I don't know what you find interesting.
He finds everything interesting.
Well, then,
True.
no promises whatsoever.
If as Lucian walks out the door, if you do end up walking out the door, are you leaving at this point to go get more ale?
How long? How long would it take me to go to the ship, grab more gold, and then come back?
A half an hour.
Ah, I guess we'll have to make do with what we have.
I look. Wait. Oh yeah. Wait. Gold is our problem here.
So
They just left you behind?
well,
actually-
yeah. I mean, when you're evacuating half the population of an entire city, it's really hard to keep track of one individual, even one of your
What
own
are
race.
these guys? Like, what are these colores vivos? Like, what's going on with them? Because if I don't know if you know, they showed up the other day and just completely murked the king of the Cyanarchy. Just got them, you know.
Great Zion.
And stole.
May he rest in peace.
Oh, and stole a big rock. No, stole a big important thing. Was it a monster? Was it the monster? Yes.
Did they steal a rock or a monster? Because
There was a
that
monster inside the rock.
He's gonna smack Enzo upside the head and just go, they stole an important thing.
Rock monster.
well, but if it's a rock that they stole, then there's actually, I mean, so Los Colores Vivos are
Geomancer.
geomancers. They're also street artists. They are anarchists. There are a lot of different things. There are a number of different reasons that they might have killed the Scion, but I'd find that unlikely.
What?
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
It's likely.
It happened.
I think
And
it happened.
It did
right?
happen.
all of us saw it do that. Well, except for this one, and he's gonna point to Weird. All of us saw it with their own eyes.
Okay. Did they steal? You mentioned a rock and a monster. Did they steal a rock or a monster?
Yes.
Yes.
Both.
Both. The rock was a
Alright.
cage for the monster.
If they stole a rock, there's a possibility that they're interested in the rock. She pulls out a hex light on her hand.
Ooh.
They feel some sort of primal proprietary claim to this because it's built and enforced using rocks, which is geomancy is an ancient practice which they claim to be their own, which is kind of bullcrap because it also belongs to a number of other people, but largely they are one of the major practitioners in the world. They broke their hex lights free of control of Myth Unending because they felt that it was their right to do so, and largely destabilized many things that they were trying to do in Myth Unending, theoretically. Or at least that's what the delegates of Myth Unending, which have occupied as of recent, have said.
If they want the hex, like, they can keep them. I don't trust that thing.
I mean, it's an incredibly useful tool. They're cheaper than ale here.
Hey, can I get
Understand? Now I'm taking on your accent. Understandable, but listen, having a device in your hand that fully has access to your brain.
Oh, no. The device doesn't have access to your brain.
I don't believe that.
That's not how it works, though.
No.
It's
Can I have one?
do you have 10 silver?
Yes.
No, you do not.
No, he's lying. He doesn't have anything.
I have 10 hardtack.
Good for you. Regardless,
It's his favorite food.
Keep eating on that.
the Los Colores Vivos feels proprietary control over anything that loosely resembles geomancy. And so if they stole a rock, there's a reason they might have stolen a rock. As far as killing the scion of Domitia, the reason they might have done that is because they are genuinely anarchists. They are...
They did it for fun.
It's not for fun. It is to remove from power, to destabilize a hyper concentration of power into a single space.
But didn't they realize that by doing that, you're killing someone's dad, someone's husband, someone's favorite ruler? Like, killing someone just to destabilize a centralized power is so dumb.
It's not about... It is a delusion. They believe that they can change the world by doing whatever they want, not realizing that titles and things like that are important.
Right. Well,
It is
this is the conclusion
ahead.
that I've come to, is having been around for quite some time, Left Behind, I've seen the long-term workings, and I mean, yeah, it's only been 4 months, but it's had a considerable impact, and the people down here aren't freed of their rulers, they're just under a different set of rulers. They're now, rather than being ruled by a government, they're ruled by the exchanging of money in order to live. They're just
These
being
types
ruled.
of people have existed for ages. They do not realize the importance of a governing central body, because the reality is that nobility is the only difference between nobility and peasantry is the fact that nobility has more access to warm water. That is the only thing that differentiates them. But we need these titles, we need to
power
have
and
faith and
influence.
power into something, because people cannot rule themselves. It is... Yeah. I'm sorry you got left behind, but I'm also glad that you did.
I don't mind being the observer. It hasn't been all horrible, but
So,
yeah.
for
So
it.
the absence that was created allowed space for Myth Unending to come in and effectively create some sort of proxy rulership alongside the now wealthy farmers. And, I mean, the hex lights are dirt cheap compared to many other things. And many people will take a hex light because if the opportunities it presents...
was just laughing. And he's just like, so wait, let me get this straight. They toppled the government so that a corporation could take over.
Well, they didn't topple the government.
Anarchists of the century.
They didn't topple the government so that a corporation could take over. They toppled the government, and the corporation used that opportunity to prey upon the weak and those who, well, honestly, I can't call them weak. Hex lights are really the only reason that anything has continued running, because because of the presence of the hex lights, many people in the Quadratica have been able to pick them up and now work jobs that are based offshore in Envol, in the Throne Guard Concord. and they work them from here on a hex light and make money reflective of Enval's economy rather than our economy.
So basically, they are perpetuating an economy of a different continent, while the economy of this continent is plummeting and destroying itself. Great.
Correct.
Great.
But
I'm very glad that the hex lights exist.
it allows them to eat. And that's the only thing that matters
Well,
right now for them.
soon they will not have anything to eat. And then we'll see how much the hex lights will help them. Ah!
Anyways,
them.
is Los Colores Vivos' goal to unleash this freedom to every continent, to every place, or are they just moving at random?
I mean, they hadn't really done anything following the great exodus of the Quadratica, so hearing that their next move was to kill the Scion, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't go for Myth Unending first. Because the Scion, even by their standards, was at least a benevolent ruler. Myth Unending, by their standards, is stealing what they consider to be their proprietal historical practice.
Their birthright.
Their birthright, yes. So I'm really surprised that they would have gone for the Scion first. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, is it possible they went for both at the same time?
Well, it was
What?
their floating rocks.
Pulls up the hex light and just... Myth Unending seems to be standing strong.
Could they
Well, it was their
somehow be
floating
working
rock
with
that-
them?
Sorry, 2 questions got said. Someone picked to go first.
I said, well,
Okay.
it was their floating rock that came over the city.
Rachel.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty indicative.
Could they somehow be working with Myth Unending? Like
I find that
created-
I find that highly unlikely. Myth Unending was the first enemy of Los Colores Vivos, of the Living Colors. The
Maybe they were
only
simply
reason
trying-
the only reason they addressed the Quadratica first is because that was where they were located.
Well, maybe they are preparing for war.
Maybe. What good would this monster do them in war?
Well,
Reese.
Considering how hard it was
If
for
we
us to get it into a cage.
Rachel, you had something you want to say?
Oh, I was gonna ask, how sure are we that what we saw was actually Los Colores Vivos and not like a group pretending to be?
I mean, almost certain, although what's being spoken to you now is giving you pause.
Okay.
There was no reason for you to disbelieve what you saw, but you saw it all from... I mean, the nearest event to you was a couple 100 feet away. So, you know, with that thought, it's possible that somebody was posing as Los Colores Vivos. But, I mean, it's...
Feels unlikely.
Well, not only does it feel unlikely, the thing that you probably keep coming back to in this moment is... And I mean, the thing that seems to have convinced Neve of this is that a giant rock came down from a sky, killed a leader, and retrieved another rock. Which is... like, it fits within Los Colores Vivos' MO, even if it doesn't seem to be the order of operations that would have been in line with Los Colores Vivos' last known priorities. So.
Okay. Also, another kind of out of question game. Did we ever confirm that the Ravager was gone as well? I can't remember.
You were able to confirm that the Ravager was gone. You weren't able to confirm that night. That's what you were trying to do, and you got sent back out. But before you left, you easily would have been able to confirm, yes, the Ravager is gone.
It was gone with the rock. Okay, cool. Do you have any insight as to where they might go next, if you were to guess? If there are ways to dismantle them, take them down?
Most effective way to dismantle them is to access their hex lights, since they all got them. I can tell you where they are now.
I was going to ask. We may or may not be setting off into the sky soon. And somebody with your information would be very useful on the journey. Would you like to join us?
You see, she ponders for a second. And go ahead and give me a persuasion check. This is a high DC.
Come on, give me a roll above 10 once today.
I'll look at her and I'm just gonna be like, I want to aid, and I'll just be like, there's no hard feelings, on the boat.
That's our
welcome,
catchphrase.
You're welcome to come back.
Good. Take it with advantage. Again, high DC.
I don't think the only thing advantage could do is give me a nat 20. That'll be a 27 for persuasion.
Yeah. She looks at you all and just says, looks at you, Lorenzo, and says, no hard feelings?
None at all.
I could be done wasting away in a tavern waiting for a cult that abandoned me that's not coming back. All right.
Wonderful. But no funny business.
Said
Understand?
you.
What sort of funny business are you concerned about?
I don't know.
Don't listen to him. He's the king of funny business.
Oh, you're gonna have to get used to funny business.
No, I mean like no betraying, no going back to Los Colores Vivos, no actually being a double agent.
Oh,
because
you
if
meant
you
that.
are, then we're gonna lock you in the cell with Weird for a day, and then you're definitely gonna suffer. Or we're just gonna throw you off the boat.
I will keep in mind that any form of double crossing means my death. Is that sufficient to you?
It needs approval from me first, is what I'm saying.
So I'm permitted to double cross you so long as I get permission?
Yes. But you're not gonna get the permission, so don't do it.
Welcome.
I might give you permission.
Welcome.
Vale
He doesn't
just like blinks her glass in her hand and says, "Welcome to the group. This is your everyday life now."
It's kind of weird.
All right, I do not
worry,
agree to
there's-
submitting
Shut up,
to
weird.
any of you. I'm going to work for my captain.
I never asked you.
Actually,
That is the
here's the
smartest
thing,
thing
is
you've
that-
said.
As a cacophony of approvals of that statement echoes towards her, we are going to finish this chapter of Tavern of Tums. Thank you all so much for joining us. Any plugs before we go?
That's my plug. Fly those birds.
Great.
Check me out.
Great.
I'm doing Magic Missile Minis. Check out D&D and Warhammer sculpture, kit bashes, painting, all that kind of stuff. And also check out my band, Kin, K-Y-N. Release a single. We're releasing more music. We've got an album in the works. A couple concerts. Yeah, we're playing in Chicago if you're around. So check out our Instagram at kyn.officialband. And you can check out everything we're doing. We're on SoundCloud now, so you can check out our lyrics. That's been a big thing that people wanted. So check us out.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Check out my other podcast, Multi Nerds podcast, and my Korean adventures. Rachel McKelvey.
Ooh.
That's it.
Go
Sam,
look up Kent Aldrich on Substack. There'll probably be something there at some point.
right? Sam.
SamuelBowen.substack.com. I'm hoping to actually start a new series of stuff that I'm writing.
Ooh.
So if I say weird, that means I actually have to do it. So
Actually doing it is the thing, isn't it?
Always the hardest part. All right, and with that, also check out our Patreon. That's patreon.com/Tavern of Tomes, capital T in Tavern and Tomes. Thank you all so much for joining us. We are so glad you were able to join us here at the Tavern tonight. Come back next week. This story is not over yet. We love you all. Good night.
Good night.